So, apparently we are live, so I'm going to say hello everyone and welcome to a terrible stream for terrible people. How are we all doing this bloody lovely Monday? And I say bloody lovely, it was cold, wet, and I mean, to be fair, I hate the sun as well, so I mean, I'm not happy either way, so
It'd never happen.
No, I mean, I'm a miserable old sod. That's why I started a YouTube channel, fucking telling people off for being stupid.
Mm.
Basically, it's like the internet equivalent of standing on the lawn and waving at those bloody kids. Except a lot of those kids are like dangerous lunatics. If the kids were there
Gangsters.
with knives.
This is those gangsters with bikes.
I was thinking more, just, fuck, I forget his name. Michael Myers, but not the funny one. That always amused me. I would. They should totally reshoot the. Is it Halloween?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should reshoot Halloween, but it's all Austin Powers. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna kill you. Oh, behave. I mean, stay still. Wait, I'm a terrible people. Does that mean I'm supposed to be invaded? See, there's a reason this is called Pointlessness Guaranteed. I was thinking about calling it either Don't Mention the War or for my Faulty Towers fans, Faulty Towers reference. But yeah. Moo, moo, moo? 100. What the fuck is that? What? What? How? I have no fucking. I need to know. What is this? What is? Usually it gives you some idea of what a currency is. That's just like glyphs. I've paid you in glyph.
Yeah, right. It's jellyfish money.
Oh, it's an Israeli shekel. Okay.
I've never seen that symbol before.
Never in my life.
Now I know.
Learn something new every day. Awesome. But moo 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 is
Thank you very much.
yeah. I enjoyed the teaching and the money. Everything's good. It's my birthday today. Been tripping on shrooms all day. That's one way to do it. I mean, well, I'm really old, but what if I can't remember getting older? There we go. Perfect. Free super chat for free people. I mean, you're not free. You're literally paid for that super chat. You just did it in lieu. Hello, DIY Patrick. I don't know. Is there a pre-made Patrick?
Oh,
yeah.
Flat Pat Patrick.
Flat Pat Patrick is a much better name than DIY. I'll be honest. Sorry, Patrick. Sorry to disparage, but Flat Pat Patrick is an amazing name. Yeah, God, I am fucking boiling. It's been really, really, really warm, even though it's been pissing it down, and I blame myself. Probably shouldn't. Considering the heating companies are all like, "Way, time to put the prices up." I know there's a good reason for that, but you know, at the end of the day, they're still doing it. I should probably use less of it. What has Sir Sick ever done for us? I've been amusing. Slightly. It's my daughter's birthday too. She probably won't be doing shrooms though. I'm going to guess she's probably not that old. She's doing shrooms. You've got concerns. How do I know who's on the loo?
Probably so sick.
Jellyfish is all out of. But wait, you just spent that money, and then did you go? Oh no,
Is that
the
your
booze.
Is that your booze money?
I'm late. Anything terrible happened? Yeah, the fucking stream started. Jesus Christ. Sick. Miss Sick does a better job of animating your videos. I am well aware of that. That's why I have her do it. If she didn't, guess what? Guess what I would do? I wouldn't let her do it. As much as lazy as I am, I definitely wouldn't go for inferior.
So my animations are really fucking lazy as well. It's just What is
less lazy than mine.
What is the quickest, easiest way I can get this off with visuals? And that's what I do.
Apart from the drawing stuff, isn't.
Hmm?
Your drawing stuff, that takes fucking ages.
No, that doesn't take that long. Doing all the tiny little cuts to make your character move around a lot more does. That takes me fucking forever.
I know, but that's mostly because it makes your brain burn.
It does. It's tedious as fuck.
I've
Thank you, Smarty Marty.
It is
I don't know when Monday became a happy day, though.
Crappy Monday, everyone.
I think everyone should know that Mondays are
I
a
can
terrible
always tell
day
when
for
she
terrible
animated
people.
them. Well, considering she's animated literally every single one for the last however long, then that is an easy distinction to make. No doubt. But yeah, they really like your animations. So fuck you, get some compliments. A lot more people will have seen them by this point. At least the first one, not everyone will have watched that particular video.
I have a bad habit of being over detailed with stuff, so it's so difficult for me to just leave things very plain. And it is really, I just draw something in like 10 minutes and then there, it's done. But the temptation to just keep going is so difficult for me to just stop and go, no, I've got other shit to do.
It's good enough. Sir Sick is a channel of good enough.
It's alright.
Hey, at the end of the day, I may say that, but I don't. A lot of people, and I'm not disparaging for it. I did it in the very, very early days of this channel, although I would say that I'm much better now. Take of that what you will. But the laziest thing you could do to make a video is just react and record that reaction and then plug it all together, and you're basically done. Now, some people do that in a different way, maybe make it less lazy. But if all you do is that and no extra shit, yeah, I write a script with my reactions and then I rewrite the script. I mean, I
just read the comment about you getting rid of the world's whiskey. You're doing the world a service.
Yeah, that's my that's my justification for alcohol. No, yeah.
Am I late? Yes.
Or too early to the end. You go, almost in time, but it was over. I guess I don't.
You're not missing out on much, Steve. Calm down.
Yeah, they're not good.
You can never be late to these because no one should be here.
No, literally no one should turn them. Yeah, I'm saying writing a script, redrafting it. Although redrafting in these day and age is so much better than when I was a kid. God, I used to fucking hate that at school. Because you would write out a thing and you were supposed to do, at least in English class, you were supposed to do a draft and then a second draft and then a final fucking version.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like writing out a page of fucking text 3 goddamn times. Fuck off. Teacher always got my first go with some correction on it. Fuck 'em. For the love of oily Josh, take the compliment. We love you and your work. Could you improve? Yes. Do we care? No. Okay, bye. So basically, Pooh is saying that you're rubbish and you should do better. Thanks for that, Pooh. Good comment. The Sursic channel has a high production quality than the YouTube channel. What?
Wow.
Are you saying than YouTube's main channel? Or are you just saying something insane? It's very hard to tell. Found your channel last week. C-Sick is sick AF. I mean, I usually am poorly. I'll be honest. That's something I'm really good at. It's like a skill now. Used to not get sick at all. And now it's all been saved up for being an old person. Sick equals good. I know. It's almost like it's part of the charm.
He says that a lot as well.
I do. I say it unironically, and I don't give a shit. That is fucking sick blood. Love it. Hi, genocidal pacifist. What a fucking name. That is a good. That name is sick.
It's killing you with kindness. That's what that is.
I mean, that would be killing everybody with kindness.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking hell. Just does the kindest thing ever and one drops dead.
You will get flowers and you will like it.
Brain.exe has failed, and yes, YouTube's main channel. Oh, okay, cool. I mean, they do just kind of
put
sit
like
there.
2 videos up and then they never put like, this
No,
is going to
no.
be a thing. We're going to do this on regular basis, but with you with updates, and then never put anything on afterwards.
I mean, maybe not. I know that there's a YouTube creator channel, and they put stuff up on there all the time, and most of it is kind of wank.
Or is it like corporate cringe?
Yeah.
Oh no.
So sick is quite the silly sod, which is fine, especially when my brain hurts. Okay, thank you.
It makes, yes, its content makes my brain go soft.
I mean, if you're watching my channel, there's a very, very good chance that it already was.
It smooths out all the wrinkles.
It's like a compliment sandwich. She won't take the good if I don't insult her a little. Oi, bitch! Love you, fucker. Everyone dies. Everyone. What are you trying to turn me on? Fuck me, Jesus. Yeah, I've completely forgotten what the fuck I was gonna say.
Oh, isn't that just usual case anyway?
My brain is like mostly off at the moment.
It's like a sieve.
I think
And
it's
you know, like you burnt the sieve because you left it on top of the oven and it all melted.
Oh, you're being literal. Yes, I did do that.
Yeah. So it's even got bigger holes in it now.
Well, thankfully the holes are just the right size that the pasta that I cook doesn't fall through them. But yeah, I should probably replace the sieve or get like a metal one so that doesn't happen.
No, because it'll heat up really hot and then you'll touch it and burn yourself.
No? I mean, I do burn myself a lot while I'm trying to cook, but that's while I'm trying to cook. I'm not gonna, like, if I left it with the heat on, I don't know. The other one melted because it was in a pan and then there was heat on, and that pan heated up and melted it. So yeah. So it makes something go soft. Wait. My brain is usually soup by 4 p.m. most days. Yeah, just I think Mystic has
like
gained some appreciation.
Like the butterfly cycle.
Please do a Twitch
I don't have
stream.
any appreciation for editing. I fucking hate it.
No,
while also it's entertaining at the same time.
Well, it's something. What do you mean? It's something to do.
Like, compare it to working in a shop.
Oh yeah. We were talking about this. It's like, would you rather?
One, I'm not good with people, and I'm not good with mornings. So having to work for normal people from like 6 in the morning to blah blah time.
Yeah.
And then have people whinge at me for being too slow because I take my time in order to make things right. And I don't work well with other people because I just end up getting really fucking ratty with them. And so
that's because other people are scum. All of them.
So
every last one of them.
So while editing makes my brain melt, at least I can walk away and go play games for 10 minutes.
Or whatever,
yeah. And it's just so much easier.
I mean, generally speaking, I don't think I've seen you. You will work until you're done. I've never seen you work a bit, do something else, work a bit,
I
do something else.
I don't like doing that
because that's how I work.
No, to me, work is an obligation. I do it, and then I do it until it's over. Yeah. Or until 4 o'clock. Because that's when the kids come home from school.
And they're noisy.
And they're really distracted and going, Mummy, what's this? Mummy, look at my feet.
Mummy, I love you. Push.
Oh, go. Mummy, yeah, you're so beautiful. Go away.
Mummy, you're the best mummy ever, and it's objectively true. So you're Gandhi from Civ 5.
Oh.
Gandhi in Civ 5 would he had a aggressiveness rating. Every leader in that game has an aggressiveness rating from, I think it was like 1 to 10.
Right.
And he had one of 1. But if you achieved a certain thing, like if you reached certain sort of milestones as a civilization, you would actually get less aggressiveness because you know, that seems to be what happens is civilizations get less war hungry as they grow.
Yeah.
So when he hit that, it would overflow.
Oh, right. Okay. He'll go back.
And not just go up to
Max.
not just go up to 10, it would go up to 255. So he would just start nuking the shit out of everyone.
I like that.
Yeah. So now I've heard that that's possibly an urban legend, but it's such a fucking funny concept. I choose to believe that it's true.
Oh, that. Let's say you should be queen of alcoholic Stan. I don't even drink that much compared to him.
No, she's more like the lady of restraint ... when it comes to booze. Where's my cake?
Yeah, where's me cakey Stan? There you go.
Where's my cake is that boy? She's not feeling very well today, so I did wander in. I bought her a favourite meal. Well, I made her favourite meal, and then she's like, "Oh, that was really nice." And then I came out and I just put a chocolate cake in front of her. So
It's made me feel a lot better.
of course it did, because it was me.
It's because chocolate is the best.
I would like a piece of that chocolate cake if you haven't already destroyed it.
No, there's some left.
Good, because it looks really nice.
Here then, have it.
No, I don't want it now. Don't fucking throw it at me. Gravy stuff. I love my whiskey and weed high
Hang on,
and
you
drunk.
missed
I
one.
got HD vision.
I enjoy listening to you give mouth breathers the business.
Give him the business.
I'll give you my business.
It was a glitch that they found funny enough to actually make a feature in future games. Fucking nuclear Gandhi.
You killer Gandhi, that's great.
Just fucking everyone's fucked. Did someone say cake? Give. I mean, that is Mrs. Sick. Your Mrs. Sick impression is amazing. My cousin had his brother come over for 6 weeks. His brother got him to buy $3,000 in booze in Okay, even I'm fucking impressed. £500 a week. Like,
I think you're gonna need a new liver.
Like, memes aside, if I'm having a busy week, I'll drink a bottle. That's just fucking insane.
That is a lot.
Unless they were fucking £500 a bottle, I can't even comprehend how one could drink that much. But this is probably why I've never been that drunk. You know, the kind of drunk where someone can't walk up a fucking hill. I've never been fall down drunk. I've been pretty fucking drunk, but I've never been to the point of complete insanity. And yeah, that's just fucking. That is so much goddamn money. That's actually literally probably significantly more than my yearly budget. Are you reacting to videos? I'm new to your channel. I wouldn't call it reacting. I'm responding. I take livers are overrated. I take people's ideas and I critique them, whilst also making the funnies and usually a lot of self-deprecating jokes.
No, but reacting is an immediate response. Sick write scripts.
Yeah, and also I think reaction content is a specific thing where someone just has a video up and they watch a video and they might pause it and they go, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. And that's not the same as a response, because a response is something that you usually think about. And a reaction is something there, like Mr. Six said, you don't think about it. Pig. Taking the piss out of. Yes, it's a good phrase. You should use it more, America. I don't know if you're not American, but I know people who bring up taking the piss out of is, yeah. Doesn't you wish you had that much money to spare? Yeah, I wish I had that much money. Didn't they say they weren't? Best bit was the brother was unemployed, but still wanted booze, so got someone else to pay for it. Really?
Jesus.
If someone's paying for it, yeah. So sick is a taking the piss channel. I have see.
He takes all the piss and converts it into whiskey.
I find that insulting. There's this idea.
Would you drink post pee whiskey brew?
If it was just turned, I mean, most water.
Yeah, I know most water was originally pee.
Yeah, it's been through like 7 people or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
So, I mean, if it was made out of piss, then no, I wouldn't drink piss whiskey. I'll be honest. But if it was from water that used to be in a person and it was perfectly purified, who gives a fuck? Huh?
Peasky.
Pisky. Debunking without any science. There is science. I'm just not a scientist. I just actually fucking look it up. What I tend to do is I refute people on their own terms. So I try to take their own ideas and show how they're fucking ridiculous. That's the fun. Like, there is actual thought and effort put into this channel. There's a reason that people like it.
I think
and it's not just, you're just some dipshit. So
another thing is like, Sick takes the stance of the layman. Like, if he can figure this shit out, other people should be able to as well. Like, it's not difficult to go and do a bit of research into like, and look at the sources where they come from and stuff like. It's not difficult.
It's also not difficult to read them and just like go out of your way to understand them. But a lot of the people I respond to go out of their way to misrepresent them. And that's always fucking annoying. Especially when you are certain individuals. So Sick thinks? Yes. Sometimes.
Occasionally.
Sometimes I stop drinking for 2 hours just so I can have a quick think and then I get back on the booze.
I think we missed some chats.
We missed Pooh being Pooh. My favourite country song is I'm at home getting hammered while she's out getting nailed. Jesus Christ.
The cook song.
Taxes for the Royal Treasury. I mean...
Thank you, Warren.
I mean, that makes it sound like taxes are for the Royal Treasury. At what time in the stream will Sir Sick go drain the lizard? Sometimes I don't.
Depends how much he drinks.
Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I've had quite a lot to drink and I just don't need to pee.
You haven't broken the seal yet. You haven't beaten it up with a club yet.
Yeah, maybe. Smash that fucking seal to bits. I have no whiskey left. I have to drink my beer. Since Brexit, it's hard to get my favourite. Aww. My favourite is lots. I mean, not of beer. I'm not a big fan of beer, but in terms of any booze, really. I don't believe he's Dave. He looks like a Bob to me. Who looks like a Bob? I'm confused now. Oh. The reason I like your channel is that it teaches to not take shit as seriously as the dum-dums. I mean, that is definitely one of the important parts. People who take themselves too seriously often say really fucking stupid shit. There's a certain group that I'm trying to find some content on, and these people take themselves very fucking seriously. Generally speaking, it's a combination of being a silly and taking yourself seriously that makes for a perfect Sir Sick fodder. Like people often tell me, "Oh, you should do this thing or the other thing," and it's often something that isn't a fact, but an opinion. And this channel used to have some opinion-based content, and I never liked it. I was never happy with it. It always just leads to everyone getting fucking angry with each other. So I moved to more things that I could fucking substantiate rather than purely have to argue. And it made me a lot happier and a lot more enjoying of the content. And it gave me the opportunity to just have more fun. Sussex sounds a little down. I'm just really fucking hot.
Open bloody window then.
You always whinge because of the spiders.
As long as you promise to get them, then I don't care.
I don't promise to get them. I have to. Otherwise, you sit there going,
Yeah, because I'm fucking terrified of them.
That's why I'm not going to open the fucking window. The only reason I ever open the window is because I forget about the spiders, basically. And then you come in and go, the window was open. And you start fucking detectiving around the room.
No, fucking,
Yeah.
I cannot stand them. They freak me out so much.
I know. That's why I just try and do things to not have them in.
Oof.
Basically.
God, thinking about it is making me stressed out.
Well, the window's not getting open because I'm not a fool. I am not a fool. Gotta go. Good night.
Bye,
Fucking zoom. Pow. Straight to the moon. I must get a bit sweaty under the helmet. Maybe you should stop sleeping in it. No, I make her sleep in it. So I don't have to look at her fucking... Get window screens. I don't think that the type of windows that they are, that would work. What's your favourite whiskey? I love the booze from Islay. Sorry, my English bad. You mean Ireland? I like lots. Yes is my favourite flavour of whiskey. Actually, I want it. What was the one? The peanut butter one. I really want to try that because apparently it's fucking lush. You know you've left the window open when it's dark and you get those tiny flies flying around your computer screen. That is not something that happens over here.
No, it's not that humid.
Yeah, that would be well.
Like
there's a fly like that. The people
we
call
get-
them midges, and even in houses they don't really get.
we get flies in summer, but they're not that big of a deal.
And they're usually outside
Yeah.
and away from stuff. I forgot you guys live in not America and don't have ACs. I have an AC. I bought one last year because I am very sensitive to the heat. And when it gets hot, my body just starts shutting down and I can't fucking function.
Anything above, like, probably with you anyway, like 15. I think anything above 15 Celsius for you is just you start to whinge, and then it gets to past 18 and you start melting, and then past 20 is pointless even talking to you.
Yeah, past 20 is when things get real.
I don't know. It don't bother me until it's like mid-20s, and I'm like, it is a little bit sticky.
Well, it was well past the 20s when I got...
Yeah,
last year... I can work.
Last year it went up to 30, that's why. That was bad. I couldn't cope in the 30.
Yeah.
But below that, I'm fine.
But yeah, I got a standalone one. I know they're not very good, and I was very upset that I couldn't find one with dual pipes. But for some reason, they just don't fucking sell them anymore. But that was a good investment because basically I wouldn't have gotten any work done that week at all. And so in the future, that thing's going to pay for itself, basically.
Spiders eat all the other nasty bugs, but in the UK, we don't have poisonous bugs.
Or just even a lot of bugs. The only bugs you tend to get in your house are fucking spiders.
Yeah.
They're the only ones who can tend to get in. That and silverfish, usually in your bathroom when it's a bit damp. But those things fucking aren't a problem. But spiders, big buggers, stood on your wall, standing there with a flat cap and a pipe wrench, ready to...
Just leaving all their frigging wedding veils everywhere.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at one the other day and it was just fucking massive. I was like, I can't believe I didn't notice that. How long has it taken this motherfucker to do that? Oh, God, I'm freezing and shivering and anything below 20... You are an insane person. That is so fucking warm.
Yeah, but if you live in a place like Arizona, like, that's cold in Arizona.
I know, but it's not actually cold. I could go for a day of 15 -10, -20 is getting old. Okay. Mm.
Yeah, I'd love to live in the desert because I love the heat, but I don't like the humidity.
Or the spiders.
But the spiders in the desert. See, the only places I could go is like maybe go to Norway. But
Yeah, the only places that would get rid of the spiders would be colder, and she loves the heat.
and I can't go further north because of frigging having winters. Can you?
You got to make the noise. You got to make the reaching noise. I need to. I live in Arizona, and yes, it is too cold. For 20, are we talking 23 C or Celsius? Because that is the difference. C or Celsius. C or Fahrenheit.
Oh fuck, camel spider. No. Ooh. Thing is
I wouldn't fuck a camel spider.
They're not, but camel spiders are not venomous.
Might let one jerk me off. I mean, lots of arms.
Despite them being really fucking big and having huge teeth, they're not venomous. But their bite is massively bacterial.
I went to Skeggy once, and there was those money spiders in the sand on the beach. I couldn't get off fast enough. It turned you on that much? Jesus Christ! Fuck. Oh, the spiders! Ah.
I don't. The teeny tiny little spiders don't bother me.
What if there was like 1,000 of them that formed into a bigger spider called Spidertron?
Oh.
Fuck.
Beach day ruined.
Fucking Spidertron's back. Starts trying to sell you stuff.
Yeah, they might still have spiders in Norway, but are they as common?
Montana will swing between -28 C and 40 in a year.
Wow.
Fucking hell. Is it like, does it just raise and lower?
Montana is Montana a swing state?
Spider camel does whatever a spider camel can.
Thing is, I find jumping spiders and like peacock spiders.
Oh, those things are fucking adorable.
They're really cute.
I wouldn't be near one.
But I wouldn't be near one.
Wouldn't touch one with a 50-foot barge pole, as they say.
I don't know how I would react. Like, I see people like facing their fears and having a tarantula walk on them, and I'm just sat there sweating watching it happen.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't be super keen on that. Even if I knew it was defanged, my brain would be like, it's going to bite me, 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 it's going to bite me. But that's mostly just because I have terrible anxiety. So.
One of my dad's friends had a red knee tarantula, and it was really docile. And he's like, "Oh, just let it sit on you." I'm like,
I'd rather die.
I think I'm waiting in car by.
Yeah. The best response to that is, you put that spider on me, I'm going to fucking kill it.
Well, yeah, because they're really delicate.
Oh, look what happened. Oh, are you mad at me? No. You were fucking warned. I do absolutely fucking despise that attitude in some people. It's like, do this. I don't want to. Do it. If you make me do that, you're going to fucking regret it. They do it. They regret it. You're the arsehole. How about fuck no? How about get some fire, die in it?
Do you like banana bread?
Oh my god, I fucking love banana bread. Banana bread is like literally just one of my favorite things in the world. It has to be just pushed to the edge of being, is it even banana bread anymore, or just a big solid chunk of banana? But
you've watched American Pie, haven't you?
Yes. Why?
Would you do that to banana bread?
Would I fuck a banana bread? Well, but
like a loaf.
If it was made in a bread maker, because then it'd have a hole in the bottom.
Easy access.
Yeah, I really like banana bread. Like, that is one of my favorite things, especially when it's just made evil. I've had a brown recluse pet. Never saw it.
Why?
It's very reclusive.
Why would you have that as a pet? Ugh.
Dense fruitcake for the win. I mean, if you mean fruitcake, because I don't like fruitcake. Fruitcake is never as nice as it wants to be. It's just a solid lump of the.
The fact that you have to describe it as dense means it's probably like eating a brick.
But dense banana bread is lush. So fucking tasty. You cut it into slices, make your sandwiches. No. Bit of ham, bit of cream. Say a bit of cream cheese on one would be fucking awesome. Oh, making me hungry. I don't.
Want
Can
some
you even
cake?
buy banana bread from like a shop?
It's not as nice. That's why I don't buy it.
Yeah,
It tastes really plain. It's not banana-y at all.
yeah. It needs to be really super banana-y. Otherwise, what's the fucking point? I had bought a chameleon once, lost it. You're gonna lose it.
I would fuck every loaf of bread. That's my king. You bread fucker.
Bread fucker. Here in Arizona, we have tarantulas, rattlesnakes, coyotes, wolves, mountain lions, different poison snakes in general. That sounds like a fun place I don't want to go.
Oh look, a hellscape.
I mean, I've been to
I don't know.
Australia, but I did stay
snakes,
inside a lot.
Snakes don't bother me. Like, I'm really fucking weird. Like, scorpions, because they have the little pincers.
Yeah.
My brain automatically goes, "Oh, look at his little claws," and
Yeah.
I'm like,
Snap,
I'm
snap.
not bothered by it.
Snap, snap.
Yeah, and
The
and-
clamps.
and they don't bother me.
I would love
But
to
if
have a
those little-
scorpion called clamps.
But if those little clamps
Clamps.
were feet, my brain would go, that's a spider, freak out.
As a spider with a fucking poison tail.
Yeah. Oh god, that's even fucking worse.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I have, since I was a kid, I have always been really freaked out by scorpions. I think it didn't help seeing fucking the boo box in Hook.
Oh yeah.
Into the boo box. That is fucking horrific. That is not a kid's movie. Yeah. In the boo box. But I think it was pecans. What kind of banana bread? I have an old recipe for banana bread with nuts that I love the hell out of. Pecans on fucking banana bread would be really nice. Oh, I love a really good banoffee pie too. But it has to be a good one. The ones from the shops are always really disappointing. Was.
Bark scorpions hunt by hanging themselves in the air and then dropping on their prey below.
Hanging themselves in the air. They just stop. Fall out of a tree and just stop. Tell them about the warpoin. What the fuck is a warpoin?
He's dyslexic. Warpian.
Oh. What the fuck is a warpian?
So, we were gonna, in D&D, we were gonna get tied to a rock.
Oh, it's a D&D story.
Yeah. We were gonna get tied to a rock, and we were concerned that something was gonna come out of the water and get us. And then we all of us collectively started imagining that it's a giant scorpion that is also a water elemental type creature. And we thought, oh, it's a warpian then. And it just became a thing, and we were like, yeah, we're all hard set that it was. And then the DM was just like, oh, for fuck's sake. And he's like, it's not a warpian. And then he eventually ended up making a warpian.
I thought a warpian would be a teleporting scorpion. It just zooms
that would
onto
be
you,
a
stabs you, and then
teleorpian.
fucks off.
Teleorpian.
Do you think scorpions like banana bread? You just open the banana bread and just all the scorpions fall out of it. That's really horrifying. Thanks, brain. But I'm glad I shared it with you all, so you can all just... Yeah, imagine that. You break open a loaf of bread and just scorpions fall out of it. That is... not happy with that. One should not make pie out of pecans. That's how I pronounce it. You can fucking bite me.
Why? Pecans.
Pecan. Pecan.
Pecans.
Pecan. That sounds so fucking pretentious to me. But that's one of the things that I've always found is other people's way of pronouncing things often sounds pretentious.
Moispian.
Yeah, see? A warpian is a teleporting one. What is the best PlayStation 2 game? Oh, that's a fucking question. I'd have to look up a list. I mean, what I
I don't know. I never had a PlayStation 2. I was too poor.
I can't remember. Oh, Okami. That is a really fucking good game.
Okami is really good.
Okami, 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 and Eco, and all the pretentious ones. If there's a pretentious game, I probably played it on the PS2. I was like that. I still am, to be honest, but now they just don't make as many pretentious games, to be honest, which is a big sad. Burnout 3, that was fucking awesome too. Oh, so many. Oh, Sly Raccoon, that's one of my favorites. So many. There's so many good games. Like asking what the best game on PS2 is like asking what the best game on PS2 is. It just can't be answered. Ah,
Pecan.
pecan,
No, pecan.
pecan. From the lips of a Tekken, pecans is sacrilege. I mean, it's what this.
Pecan.
Listen. I'm the British. I get to decide what the fucking real pronunciation is. Also, nuclear. I know that's the proper pronunciation, apparently, but
Nuclear.
nuclear.
Hmm. I don't know. I say nuclear all the time anyway.
Well, Time Splitters 2 is on PC if you buy this other game and then use a mod on it to hack it out of it. And it's really fucking good. And you can get the game often for like $5. So yeah, fucking Homefront the Revolution, I think it was. Yeah, do that. Awesome game. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. I could never get into Metal Gear Solid 3, and I feel bad about it, but I think it's because I played the first version, which it was just atrocious. It was all top down, and so you couldn't fucking see anything that was going on. I need to try it again on the subsistence version.
Pecan. Oh god.
God. Oh my god. Pacoons, Pacalalans are indigenous to Texas. Yeah, but no. Don't care. Pecan. I used to have a GameCube and like 20 games, and my mum sold the lot for 50 quid to buy a Wii when it came out. Oh. Thing is, she could have kept the fucking games, and you could probably have sold the fucking GameCube for 50 quid, and then you'd have still had a GameCube, because the fucking Wii was a GameCube. That is poor form, Mum. God damn you.
Aluminium or
I just built a RetroPie joystick with 20,000 games on it from about 18 different consoles and arcade machines, bro. I have set up in the living room 2 8-bit do NES style joysticks, a retro flag mini NES which takes an SSD as a cartridge, and it has a Raspberry Pi 4 in it, and that's fun.
a pecan.
I don't have 20,000 games on it though.
Pecan duck.
Pecan duck. I prefer aluminum.
Yeah, I do too. I like that one.
Aluminium. Aluminum is just, well, apart from wrong. Pecking. I spent £90 getting Pokemon Colosseum and Gale of Darkness back. Oh no, she's. Oh, now I'm gonna say some words now, and I mean them from the bottom of my heart. Your mum's a bitch. If she sold those, like, if you had 20 fucking no-name games, she just sold the lot to some fucking wanker, didn't she? Oh, you're looking for a GameCube? Oh, my son has one. I don't think he's played it in a while. I mean, it's set up in his room under his telly, and the channel is set to it, but he doesn't really want it. I'm going to sell it to you. Yeah, I think I might hate your mum. Fucking hell. That's really bad.
I'm thinking about, like, because I used to collect toys, like figurines.
Yeah.
And oh god, I had shitloads of them. And my when we were moving house, my mum just put them all in a box and sold them at a car boot sale.
Here's the thing, though.
For hardly, I think it was like for a tenner or something, and I didn't even get the money.
We know what our kids'
Oh,
stuff
God,
is
there
worth.
there must have been like 250 quid worth of like figurines in that box. The thing is, though, if I would have kept some of them until I was an adult, and they'd be worth actually quite a bit now.
Probably worth a fucking fortune now.
Yeah.
Like, there is a thing at having kids. Yeah, like there is the understanding that your kids will accumulate crap. But we sit down with the kids and go, right, we need to clear out. You have, your birthday's coming up, Christmas is coming up, and we're just going to need some more space. So we need to sit down and decide what you do and don't want anymore. And we sit down with them to decide that. But yeah, like I don't remember my mum ever selling a thing that I really cared about. So I guess it didn't happen, but I could see it happening. And it just breaks my heart every single fucking time. I have a PS3 running Linux, so I'm fine. Oh man. That was such. I get the Linux on PS3 thing. I found it incredibly fucking disappointing. I thought, oh, this could be really cool. It is so fucking slow. And I mean, I'm sure it's improved since I last tried it, but it was fucking unusable. My former stepson had an Ewok village. His mum sold it for £20. They now go for about $20. They now go for 2,500. Now I know why we got divorced. She was a silly moo. I had the original Pong console. My mum gave it away when I moved out. Yeah, like I don't understand this. I think some people just go, "This is my space. My kids' feelings are irrelevant." That's the only thing that I could think. When I'm a grandparent, I will only buy motion-activated noise-making toys. I mean, that's what people have tried to do with us, and then we just send them with the kids to their house, and then the kids leave them behind. There is a PS2 Linux kit. Yes, there is. And you can have Linux on PS4, but you have to hack the shit out of it. But if you haven't used your PS4 in a while, it's probably currently hackable as long as you don't update it. Not permanently, which is annoying, but still. And that can run Linux as well, so that's fun. At least if I was informed correctly, I could be wrong about everything I ever say ever, so you know. Yeah, never sell Lego. Lego is one of those things though, like real Lego is fantastic, and the best thing is, you can have a piece from like fucking 40 years ago and a piece from now, and they'll brand new and they'll both fit. My parents sold 50 different classic NES games that we had for about 25 cents a pop, not even a full dollar. When did they sell these? Because that's probably really bad. Linux on PS4 sucks. I'm sure it does. But it kind of sucks on most of them. Oh, if you want to use Linux, buy a cheap laptop or buy a cheap computer. It works fucking phenomenally well on really low-end hardware. Oh, I love Linux, running Debian on my laptop. I mean, yeah, Linux is awesome, but it's not very good on hardware that wasn't designed for it. You can run macOS on a PS3. That's actually kind of amusing. I mean, I imagine I don't know what the use case for that would be or how usable it is, but the fact that you can do it. Like, I'm all about hacking hardware. I love it. I bought a fucking Wii when we were really poor, because it was going to be the only way we could play new-ish games, without having to acquire them through legitimate channels, we'll call it. So, and that was super easy to do, although you did have to buy a game. I used Bat Hacks the first time I ever did it, and that fucking worked brilliantly. Now you don't even have to do that. You send something called a letter bomb, which saying it out loud, I'm now on a list. But it's a hack that just you send it through the interface. Legos are torturer devices. Ever step on one barefoot in the middle of the night? Yes, and I have something called plantar fibers, so it's literally 10 times as bad. They are fun little fucking things to stick into the bottom of your foot when you have a lump already in the bottom of your foot built in. My video game skills peaked at Tetris. If you're good at Tetris, being good at Tetris is quite the ability. I have no idea what's being discussed right now other than computer stuff. Well, if you have another topic to talk about, fucking bring it up, something that interests you. I mean, it might not interest me, but I'll have a crack at it. But yeah, computer stuff. It's what I like. It's what I do. It's what I do for fun. I'm currently waiting on a Raspberry Pi 4 compute module because they are fucking hen's teeth. So I've literally had to pre-order one. Whether or not that's going to turn up now or in the fucking year's time, who the hell knows? But yeah, I have plans for it.
I like Egypt stuff.
She does. She sits there and translates hieroglyphs for fun. We're both very, very interesting people. But we drink a lot, so you know, it's all fun. Lego Batman's helmet. Fuck that devil spawn. You mean like a real Lego Batman's helmet? Yeah, because it's just a fucking set of spikes.
There's not really much to say about the Ukraine, which is why we're not really talking about it. It is a big fucking issue at the moment, but we're not exactly qualified.
Yeah, I wouldn't say fucking shit. Ever been on fire, Cecic? A little bit. I caught fire to my arm one time. Just singed all the hairs off. That was fun. I'm 42 and got my first BMX a couple of months ago. How many times you fallen off of it?
Gnarly.
You know, I'm in my mid to late 30s, and I still like. Well, I assume I still like it. I need to actually try it. But rollerblading better than skating. I just this second order a Pi 4 off of eBay. None to be had anywhere else. Yeah, and I bet you paid fucking twice the price for the bastard thing too. Yeah, I didn't want to pay. My use case isn't like something that I need. I don't need one. I actually have 2 Pi 4s and a Pi 400 in this house. One of them is actually for work as well. I use it for recording. Basically, I have a recording booth set up effectively in. There's this little box room that's stuck to the front of the house because we live in a flat where they just didn't have space to do anything with it, so they just put 2 doors in for some fucking reason. And I turned that into basically a recording booth that's flush against the walls, and then they've got little curtains that pull out. But yeah, there's a Pi 400 just sat on that's always on. So whenever I need to record, I get up, I walk in there, I record, and then I just zip the files across the network. And it's a fucking brilliant solution, and it works really well. The sound quality is absolutely fine. Have you watched Hell of a Boss? It's amazing and free on YouTube. What is it? I know one thing I need to watch is Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog with the hammer. The hammer is his penis. I like to study Old Norse myths as well as Roman and Greek. You don't like to study the New Norse myths as well as Roman and Greek? Where they just go, did you know? Oh, I can't think of anything. Time to download more RAM. You've got to download all the RAM. If you don't, what happens? I also did rollerblading. Super cool shit. Yeah. The problem is there's never anywhere fucking flat enough to do it in an enjoyable way. I had a Commodore 64 on which you could write your own games in BASICs. I mean, that is what a Commodore 64 basically was for. I mean, you could play other games, but hello world. I did that at least once in my life. Good evening, Benji. Captain Hammer, yeah. Very cool recording solution. What do you use on the Pi 4? What program? Do you mean what recording program? Because I just use Audacity, and I just use default. I just use default fucking Raspbian. Although I need to upgrade it to the 64-bit one, but only if it breaks. So you don't thingy what isn't broken. Actually, speaking of, anybody who wants a Pi 4, or at least a Pi 400 for a decent price, on Amazon they're about 70 quid, which is almost the normal price. So if you all you want is a Pi in a case already and don't really care what it looks like, or want it in a cool keyboard case, because that is what it is, that's actually a reasonably priced way to get one. Or you might even have a fucking use case for that long form factor that it has. Let's not get crazy on the glitter. I mean, I do like to throw glitter in my own face and then scream as it blinds me. It's just my kink. I actually have a server running my own cloud using 256 gigabytes of RAM. I don't think it's enough. I think you need more RAM. You've got to download it all. My first graphics card was a Sapphire 9250 with 256 megabytes of RAM. It overheated when trying to play Settlers Heritage of Kings. Could handle Age of Empires 2 though. I had a Radeon 9800 Pro. And that fucking thing was fucking awesome until I accidentally killed it. I think I killed it. I'm pretty sure it was my fault. Oh, okay, Audacity. That's exactly what I was wondering. Thank you. Yeah, Audacity is fucking amazing. Like, for a free piece of software that does everything that I need it to, it's fucking sick. If I get you the chain, will Mrs. Sick knit me one? Knit you one what?
I don't knit.
That too. You know, just because she's a woman doesn't mean she does woman things. I am
really, really heavy-handed. So doing anything that has finesse to it, I cannot do.
I'm actually short in that 256 gig. I know you are. I can tell from the fact that it's a server. So, pardon me. Servers always tend to need shitloads of RAM. It's, yeah. My first graphics card was a rectangle. I mean, most people's first graphics cards are just on the fucking motherboard. Because who doesn't use integrated graphics at least once in their life? Although they're getting pretty fucking good these days. Radeon HD 4870. That's much further along. Which failed trying to play Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Jesus Christ. Back in my day, if someone said a number higher than 3, we clubbed them and covered them in sharp rocks. I mean, those are too high numbers. Can you whack clams with a hammer, Miss Sick? Can you? Could you whack a clam with a hammer? That sounds like a euphemism for masturbation, to be honest.
It does, yeah.
I'm just whacking me clam with a hammer. My first PC needed 20 minutes to start up. I'm old as fuck. God, SSDs are a fucking... they've changed my life. I remember when it used to take like 30 minutes to an hour to install Windows. And that was if you were lucky and it didn't fuck up. That was on the XP days as well, Jesus. At least you didn't have to fucking change out the fucking save symbols. I can't think what they're called off the top of my head.
Oh, for Jesus Christ.
Oh, for Jesus Christ.
This is, knitting takes patience and I'm not a doctor. Oh my God.
Any tool can be as a hammer, but a screwdriver makes the best chisel. that's a pretty good point. Back in my day, we never said back in my day. No, the old people did. I don't play games, but I make beer. Do you make whiskey? I mean, whiskey is just like fortified beer, basically. Oh, we got a baby. My first PC was Windows Vista. Well, either a baby or an old person who just didn't have a PC for a long time. Also, you poor thing. I pity you. Oh. DOS, then Win does. Win doesn't. Right? It's 10 o'clock. And I think after that fascinating conversation, I need to go play Elden Ring because it's fucking awesome. And I've been trying so hard not to talk about it this entire stream because spoilers.
And I'm gonna go hammer the clam.
Yeah, she's going to go hammer the clam. I'm going to go hammer some clams. Anyway, bye.
Bye.